Well, hello, I'm Chris Johnson, the Director of Membership Development here at NC Tech. We're happy to have you on the call this morning. I will say, as we go through the content today, if you happen to have any questions, you can certainly enter them into the Q&A function on your screen, and we'll do our best to answer them at the end or either follow up with you after the call today. So thanks for getting together with us and taking this opportunity to get to know more about NC Tech. Whether you are employed by one of our current members or you are interested in learning more about joining NC Tech, this presentation will provide a general overview of the association, our network of members, our portfolio of events and activities, as well as resources available to our members. Now, NC Tech has over 600 member companies, organizations, and institutions that include startups, mid-sized businesses, and large enterprise companies from across the entire state. Importantly, membership is corporate, so any or all employees of an organization have access to member benefits. It's not individual, it is corporate. Now, you'll find tech CEOs, CIOs, CISOs, CTOs, folks from marketing, human resources, operations, and the like, which make up all of NC Tech's vibrant membership. And just over half of our members are technology companies, and we have professional services firms such as law firms, accounting firms, consultancy, and staffing and IT recruiting. And we also offer a member type for nonprofits and educational institutions, as well as government entities. Finally, our fourth membership type is tech-enabled, and that continues to grow. You'll find companies like Hanes Brands, the Charlotte Hornets, Reed's Jewelers, and others. So truly, there's a place for every organization within our NC Tech membership. Now, our mission is to foster growth and champion innovation in North Carolina's tech sector while providing a voice for the tech community. Our vision is that North Carolina is a global leader where tech professionals, companies, and organizations thrive. NC Tech has a focus on 4 pillars, and they're listed here, under which all of our offerings fall. Starting with sector promotion, we commission and release research on the tech sector, including monthly IT job trends, an annual report on how North Carolina is doing in technology, and an annual comparison of North Carolina metros with those against 100 other metros around the country. We also offer options to bring visibility to our members by highlighting their expertise, innovations, and interesting stories. For professional networks, an important role for NC Tech is to bring people together for business connections and information sharing on business and tech. Our calendar is full of in-person and virtual gatherings throughout the year. And our members help drive programming and content by their participation, either as attendees or speakers, exhibitors, or even sponsors based on their particular interest. For government affairs, we are the go-to organization for policymakers on issues affecting the tech sector. We provide opportunities for members to connect with officials at the state and federal levels to ensure that interests of the tech sector are well represented. NC Tech represents issues on a nonpartisan basis. And one example is our government vendor network, where we bring senior IT leaders from state government to share their priorities and initiatives with our members that do business or would like to do business with the state. And rounding it out with talent development and attraction, NC Tech offers resources to assist members in the ongoing search for talent and to bring a greater focus on diversity, equity, and inclusion in technology. Several events and programs have a focus on talent and workforce-related issues, and we support talent attraction and growth through industry-specific data, tech-focused job expos, one of which is coming up next week, and offering a job board that allows free job postings for our members. Now let's learn more about ways to get involved with NC Tech events, programs, networks, and resources. Our signature events make up our annual lineup of the largest events each year. We kick off the year with our Outlook for Tech in Charlotte. The content at Outlook for Tech is forward-thinking with forecasts, insights, and trends, and a lot of great content on what we can expect in the year to come. Importantly, Outlook for Tech for 2024 has been announced for February 2nd, 2024, and we hope to see you there, so mark your calendars. State of Technology is NC Tech's flagship and largest annual tech content-oriented conference. Typically, it's held at the Raleigh Convention Center late in the spring. This upcoming year, may have moved the venue to the Durham Convention Conference Center, but this event often features keynote speakers, breakout panel sessions, and a startup showcase. Now, each summer, our Golf Classic and Leadership Summit are two separate events and are held back-to-back at the Pinehurst Resort. The Golf Classic provides participants a fun day on the greens with regional leaders, and participation in the Golf Classic is by sponsorship, and those interested may even secure a special CIO foursome sponsorship to golf with the technology leader. The Leadership Summit in Pinehurst is a member favorite and presented by our Board of Directors and Board of Advisors. The summit includes structured discussions and informal networking, and is kept small to provide an intimate setting for relationship building with some of the state's top tech executives. The summit begins after the Golf Classic and then concludes the next day. The final big event of the year is always the NC Tech Awards Gala, which for this year is coming up quickly on November 1st. This event is typically held at the Raleigh Convention Center, as it will be this year, and it has over 700 business, technology, and public leaders to recognize incredible companies and individuals in our state's tech sector. It's always a great evening to celebrate technology across the state. Each year, we gather member input, we do research, and we implement new initiatives to continually innovate our offerings and bring greater value to our membership and impact the state. In 2020, we launched what is now our annual Diversity and Inclusion in Tech Summit, which is an in-person event each spring where we explore DE&I through a lens to see what is possible when organizations harness the power of a diverse workplace. Our next Diversity, Inclusion, and Tech Summit has been announced for March 28th, 2024 in Durham. We hope you'll be able to join us for this incredible event this year. Our annual summit for Women in Tech is a popular in-person destination event. And this year, we had over 300 attendees that joined us in New Bern just last week. We receive positive feedback from the summit every year, and the topics, speakers, and key insights address how to advocate for change both now and for the next generation of women leaders. Get to Know NC Tech, which we're doing today, is offered monthly for those who want to learn more about NC Tech, how to get involved, and how to maximize your membership. We are always willing to host a session for individual companies looking to build out greater employee engagement, and we've done this on site at many member companies for audiences of all sizes, or we can certainly do it virtually if you prefer. Members interested in delivering their own content programming can sponsor and host a virtual workshop on a topic that's relevant to the broader membership or to a more targeted audience within our membership. This allows members to share valuable and expert content in a briefing or workshop or panel format. Now, NC Tech manages the logistics and markets your program to help drive attendance, and it's a great way for you to get your expertise in front of our membership. Finally, from time to time, we host social gatherings and often invite the general public. As an example, our occasional brews and bites held at local restaurants, breweries, or event venues are very popular. These networking events are free for both members and non-members and is a great opportunity to meet other tech companies and employees in your area. Speaking of which, we currently have 2 brews and bites upcoming on the books. On October 12th, just next week, NC Tech will be in Charlotte for a brews and bites at Noda North End. We'll also be at the Odin Brewery in Greensboro on November 15th for brews and bites there. Again, brews and bites are open for members and non-members to attend, but we do ask that you please register in advance on our event page. Now, if you're a current member, We invite you to our member drop-in in Raleigh at the NC Tech office to meet other members and get to meet our team. That's coming up on October 18th. Again, you can register for it on the events page, and we look forward to seeing you at many of these events to network and catch up. Member employees can get involved in our networks to make business connections and mindshare with peers. Networks meet to discuss a variety of topics and are targeted at various audiences throughout the year. Formats include keynote and/or interactive panel discussions and networking around various topics such as tech trends, interest groups, and C-suite insights. For example, NC Tech convenes CIOs and IT executive leaders, as well as CISOs and IT security leaders, with enterprise responsibility for exclusive networking opportunities and roundtables, allowing for information exchange and best practice sharing. These leaders gather in a variety of different formats and throughout the year. Our executive network roundtable sessions are quarterly meetings hosted virtually. Session topics are selected and moderated by participating executives, and we also host networking receptions and select locations and exclusive dinners across the state for these networks. Now, NC Tech's annual C-suite auction provides members a chance to win a one-on-one meeting with an executive. Proceeds support our programming, including our education foundation, which administers a scholarship for women pursuing a degree and career in tech or engineering at a North Carolina higher education institution. The Tech CEO Network is a forum exclusively for CEOs and founders of North Carolina headquartered tech companies. NC Tech convenes tech CEOs for special receptions, dialogue, and to hear from outside speakers such as the New York Stock Exchange, also investors and executives of later stage companies. The Government Vendor Network is very popular for our members, and it focuses on how technology is procured and deployed in state government. Senior state officials and policymakers discuss challenges they face and how technology might provide solutions in efficiency and cost reduction. We offer members several government relations resources. Our Women in Tech Network offers networking and programs to explore how we can support women in tech and how to ignite a passion in young women who are interested in STEM fields through our programming and scholarships. Now, ambassadors are volunteers who help grow our network by providing referrals and introductions, assisting new members with the benefits of membership, and more. It's a great group, and it's been a great experience working with our ambassadors from this year. If you have a passion for what our association does, and you know that you are a leader that can help enrich the experience for others, reach out and let us know if you'd like to become an ambassador. Finally, our board of advisors, very important. It consists of leaders from within our membership who are committed to strengthening NC Tech, but while also building and focusing on their own professional networks and receiving advisor benefits. Advisors provide insight and advice during the year, and in return, they gain added visibility and recognition in a variety of ways. They receive some discounts at some of our larger events, and we also feature advisor-only activities in different cities multiple times a year, with several coming up in just a few weeks. Now, participation is limited to one seat per member organization, and it's available for a flat annual fee in addition to your regular membership dues. We'd love to hear from you if you're ready to join the Board of Advisors, as many of your colleagues have done this year, or many of your member companies have done this year. For business connections, NC Tech Connect is our member-only virtual community. Every employee of a member organization can create a profile to network with peers, share content, collaborate, and socialize, including posting pictures, polls, discussions, events, and the like. This community allows our members to connect around commonalities, both exclusively with executive peer groups and NC Tech leadership, and general special interests such as cybersecurity or women in tech, talent, and several more. Speaking of talent, We host 2 to 3 virtual job tech expos during the year, with one coming up next week. These provide an opportunity for employers to connect and network with those seeking tech jobs, internships, and careers in tech. For employers seeking to expand their pipeline of tech talent, the expo is an efficient and cost-effective solution to support their recruitment efforts. For candidates seeking to work in a tech role or to support a tech company in operation, the expo is a great avenue in which to learn more about the tech employers in North Carolina, as well as job opportunities. Employers and candidates can participate online from anywhere, which eliminates travel costs, while providing the opportunity for employers to screen and recruit applicants for candidates to explore North Carolina companies. Now, our Tech Job Board is an easy-to-use and highly targeted online tool for connecting companies looking for talent and technology professionals looking for career advancement. Members can post jobs for free and have access to hundreds of job seekers' resumes. Rounding it out is our Focus on Talent, which is a series of webinars that feature members sharing resources and leading discussions on various talent-related topics, including apprenticeships, employer branding, burnout, employer support groups, DE&I, just to name a few. For research, NC Tech releases an annual State of Technology Industry Report that includes a number of key rankings, facts, analyses, state-by-state comparisons, and insights into North Carolina's tech industry. The key findings from the report are released at our Outlook for Tech Summit we spoke about earlier, and you can find the current report in its entirety at ncstir.com. In December of 2021, we released the first Tech Innovation Index that compares the performance of the state's metro areas against other top metro areas across the country. The methodology, which was developed with input from NC Tech leadership, uses a list of metrics grouped into 3 sub-indexes: tech talent supply, tech talent demand, and innovation. The data used to compare metro tech performance is released annually, and will be used to assess our competitive position year after year. The most recent Tech Innovation Index can be accessed on the NC Tech website, and the new information from this year's Innovation Tech Index will be released just in a couple of weeks. We also compile and distribute a monthly IT job trends report to our members and the media, which provides a snapshot of the top occupation skills and metropolitan areas currently hiring for tech roles across the state. Now, as you familiarize yourself with membership, there are many resources available to you. Our marketing toolkit provides ways to display and promote membership affiliation, engage employees, and build awareness and company visibility. Members can increase their company's engagement with NC Tech, as well as utilize these tools to share member news, events, accolades, as well as be highlighted in our communications, our social media, and blogs. Our member-to-member resources are members only, exclusive, tangible benefits that provide money-saving solutions on the products and services businesses need most. Through member-to-member, NC Tech is pleased to offer discounts on such items as publication prescriptions, podcast hosting, support services, and several more. And we continue to grow the portfolio of offerings. Importantly, members can connect through our NC Tech social media, as well as our online platforms, to make business connections and share information without the barriers of geography or time. Now, you can connect with us on Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, and Instagram. Finally, the member directory is an opportunity to showcase your company and access NC Tech's network through an online searchable directory. Now, if you'd like to discuss membership in greater detail, or if you need help accessing the Member Info Hub or the NC Tech Connect community, please reach out to us at membership@nctech.org, and we'd be glad to help you. You see here the membership team: Jessica Lopez, my colleague, who's the manager of membership services, as well as myself that works on membership development. Please don't hesitate to reach out to us with any questions. And with that, I'll pause now to see if any questions came in through our Q&A chat this morning. So let me give it a couple of minutes as we take a look to see if any of you happen to have any questions. If not, you can certainly reach out to us after the call by emailing us again at membership@nctech.org, or reach out to us directly. So I'm not seeing any questions come in today. I appreciate your time this morning and hope you have a great rest of your day and good weekend.